Hello you guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and hello if you are new. Long time no see, but we are officially back, and I thought that there would be no better way to bring back the channel with some Halloween Horror Nights updates and some park updates. So that's what we're gonna do today. Behind me is the new coaster, and we're gonna take a look at that because I have not seen something be built so fast. It's kind of insane. But welcome back, and let's get this party started.
All this time I've been holding on.
So here is the coaster, and I haven't been here for about a month, and the rate that this thing is getting put up is insane. You can see how much is getting worked on. It's gonna be insane. And then you've got this, I wonder what this is gonna be. I wonder if it's gonna go in a loop or go backwards, but kind of insane. What do you think the speed of this is going to be getting built at? It seems like it's going to be open in no time. Another update I'm seeing on the other side of City Walk is they have really started for the Luke Combs rooftop bar. It's going to be placed right over there across the way from Margaritaville. I haven't been in a few weeks, so there's quite a few things that have changed since I was here, but it's going to be interesting to see how they build this over the water or whatever they're doing. First stop, I'm going to make my way over to Hollywood to check out Five and Dine. I haven't even seen the Stranger Things stuff yet, so we're going to go check that out. The lighting is starting to get put up over in Hollywood for the scare zone. This is the start. It's all the way down Hollywood as you make your way through. This is always a scare zone. We've got lighting, more lighting all the way through Hollywood. Stranger Things stuff is still very well stocked. Here's what the shirt looks like in case you haven't seen that yet. And it retails for $30, and then if you're an annual pass holder, you do get the discount. There is a mug, and that is $20. And then the little figure for the carousel, which is $15 as well. And the carousels are still very stocked. Then if you've missed it, this has been coming out every release. The carousel, try to get an angle of it. There's one for each house. There's Sinners, Stranger Things, and then Jack and Oddfellow. So I did pick this up when it first came out. It's kind of cool to have, similar to what they did last year. The Sinners stuff is still well stocked, and as well as all the other house things for the carousel diagram. As you make your way over, the lighting has been set up for the pop-up bar. It'll be interesting to see what they do with this year because it's got Finnegan's in it right now. But as you can tell, the lighting, and then there's lighting further in as well. Another major lighting setup. This is one of the bigger scare zones each year, so this is kind of exciting as well. Another lighting. This is in the scare zone of the Cat Lady of Crooked Lane last year. As you can tell, it's just a big stage over there. This is where the house was last year, so it'll be interesting to see if they do anything with that big open area there. But for now, there's just lighting and then a little small stage. That's where the little walkway was with the cats where you'd go through, and it was like a little mini scare zone. So it'll be interesting to see how they switch it up this year for what scare zone goes here. Some of the lighting is also up by the two main gates where you head to the houses that are in the back. This is over by the little place where you watch the Fuel Girls show. But I don't know if it's going to be back this year, but this is starting to make progress. I'm gonna make my way over to San Francisco. I saw online that the major like club horror is starting to get set up. I think that kind of indicates that it's going to be back this year. Let me know down below if you enjoyed that or if you were like kind of on the fence about it. Art the Clown was there quite a bit last year, which was kind of fun to see him interact with everybody. So it'll be neat to see what they do with it this year. Hopped into Diagon Alley and the start of Death Eaters is being set up. I feel like this might be a little bit more than what was here last year. I'll have to look back in pictures. But one little set up. So right behind me is where Club Horror was, and then there's this little stage. Imagine if like Jack pops out and goes up there with like the DJ or something. I don't know, that might be really cool. And then like right behind me is where they have the trailer set up where you can get your drinks and stuff. So I would assume that this is like definitely coming back. Like I said, let me know down below what your thoughts are. I think it was a really cool thing, and I feel like a lot of people really enjoyed it. So it's kind of cool that they're bringing it back. As you make your way to New York, there's also some lighting that's been set up by where the water show was last year. I kind of feel like the water show will be back this year, but the lighting extends all the way down as you make your way into New York. Finnegan's is just completely closed off, and they've added this wall in the center. Kind of gonna be sad that it's gone for Halloween Horror Nights, because I know a lot of people like hanging out in there and getting drinks, but it'll be exciting to see what they do with this when it reopens and what changes are made. All sorts of sprigs are over here by the side of Fallon, where you stay for Stay and Scream and then walk back to the back where their houses are. And then where they always set up all of those little sections, there's lighting things in there as well. I don't really remember those from before, but I'm sure they were there. But yeah, and then you can see from over here the coaster, which is kind of cool as well. I came and found myself a nice little shaded spot. It's a little toasty out today. My watch says that it's currently 94 degrees out. So if you're coming to the parks, you definitely need to be prepared for the heat. But this week they announced we currently have all of the 5 original houses. So let's talk about them a little bit. We have Jack and Oddfellow, Chaos and Control, which I am kind of excited for that. I think it's gonna be kind of cool to see what is in there with Jack and Oddfellow kind of maybe battling each other a little bit. You have HR Blood and Guts presents a Halloween Fright-tacular. That one is a sequel from a haunted house back in 21, so it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. We have Madlands Caged Cannibals, which is going to be kind of interesting. Cybergora, which is interesting. And then you have Invasion Alien Abduction. Never did I think that there was going to be aliens at Halloween Horror Nights, but here we are. So out of all of the originals, what is your most anticipated house and why? I feel like it's quite the lineup, a lot of interesting things. So it'll be interesting to see how these houses kind of play out. And on top of the originals, we also know that we have Strangers and Sinners, so those will be cool. I think Sinners is going to be a really neat house, and they could do some really awesome things with that. And then Stranger Things, I feel like it's going to kind of be like the closing chapter of Stranger Things, so it'll be cool to see that again. And then obviously we still have to wait for our other houses to be announced, and then we have scare zones to go. We have shows to be announced, which is going to kind of be interesting to see what they do with the Fuel Girls, because they're not coming back, so what's going to go in place of that. And then the water show as well. So lots of things still to come. I would definitely say Club Horror is going to be back, as well as the Mel's Zombies, which will be cool again. I thought that was fun. But what is your most anticipated house? Let me know down below. Made my way over to Islands of Adventure, and I am standing on the bridge that is in front of the castle. Recently they had this all closed off and they were redoing it, and now it is reopened. So this is one of the more popular areas for pictures if you're coming to the park. So that is now available, and of course the castle has been redone. So let's go ahead and take a look at the castle. Here is a look of the Hogwarts castle. Recently they had this all tarped off and they were redoing it. It looks really good. I can tell a little bit of a difference with the color of it, but it turned out good. And then here is the bridge for the picture area. So it's kind of nice that it's all done and reopened, especially with summer. This is a really popular area for pictures, like I said, so that's nice. Well, there you have it. There's the end of my little mini update of the parks. I'm sure I'll be back next weekend, as it seems like new things are getting put up throughout the parks daily and announcements are being announced weekly. So be sure to hang around for that next week. And if you haven't done so already, follow me over on Instagram. I share things daily over there and I'm quite active over there. So be sure to follow me there. I'll leave it over here in the corner. But thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't done so already, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you again next week. Bye!